Led Zeppelin! Go.
In October 1968, the group switched its name to Led Zeppelin.
Yo, man, I'm not feeling the Yardbirds no more.
What? What should we name it then?
I don't know. I'm thinking Led something. Maybe Led Panthers.
Nah, I got it. You ready? Led Zeppelin.
Oh.
Page asked Robert Plant to join the band in August of 1968. The same month, Chris Draja dropped out of the new project.
Oh, this is not working anymore. I don't even need you.
Fine, I'm out of here. See ya.
Draja, come back.
No.
Why? Who am I gonna fill this place with? Ooh, he looks nice.
Hey, my name's Robert Plant. Can I join your band?
Yeah, come on in, Plant.
So Jimmy Page had joined the Yardbirds in its final days, playing a pintoil role on their final album, 1967's Little Games.
All right, this is our final album, 1967, Little Games. We've got our newest member, Jimmy Page, here to rock out with us. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Led Zeppelin had signed with Atlantic Records in the United States and began to record their debut album, which was released in early 1969, along with a tour of the U.S.
All right, I'm with Atlantic Records, and we really want to sign you guys.
We just really want to be in the American land.
Zeppelin did not want their fourth album to have a title, a cover, or any pictures.
Hey, man. So I was having some ideas for our album that we could do, like, okay, here's my vision.
I'm looking.
Okay. We have birds and trees and exotic animals, and the name would be the Amazon.
Yeah, me and the other two guys, we were thinking that we were gonna let our music do the talking. So I'm thinking, no credits, no title, no color, no pictures. How you feel about that?
Yes.
Led Zeppelin made the U.S. top 10, and the band toured nonstop the entire year in both America and England.
We're gonna tour America!
America!
And England!
And England!
Pathologist Dr. Edmund Hempstead reportedly said this indicated he inhaled the vomit but didn't die immediately. He died some hours later due to the shocked state of inhaling the vomit.
Ew.
Several hours later.
He's gone. He's gone.
July 2009, Plant received a special honor. He was named Commander of the Order of the British Empire for his services to the field of music. Prince Charles best owed the honor on him at a ceremony held in Buckingham Palace.
Robert Plant, you are hereby commended the commander of your services in the field of music. Rock and roll.
Bonham, Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, and John Paul Jones attend the Led Zeppelin Celebration Day movie premiere in New York in 2012.
The Beatles! By 1958, Lennon was moving more towards rock and roll, which caused the banjo player in his band to leave. This opened a spot for George Harrison.
Oh, it's funny meeting you here. I hate to break it to you, but I'm leaning more towards the side of rock and roll. It's no place for a banjo player. Sorry.
Fine.
Now, who am I gonna get to fill this spot? Who am I gonna get? Let me think. Bob?
Hello!
No.
I'm George Harrison, and I would love to join your band.
Do you play guitar?
I do!
You are in!
Yes!
The Beatles went through many names, such as the Long John and the Beatles, the Silver Beatles, and the Beat Brothers.
What should our name be? I was thinking Long John and the Beatles.
Wait, no. Silver Beatles.
No. The Beat Brothers.
Wait, I got this. It's coming to me. The Beatles.
Perfect. Brilliant.
I know.
It's wonderful.
Ringo Starr joined just as the Beatles signed their first record deal.
Sign this record deal. Are you guys good?
Wait. Hello, I'm Ringo Starr, and I would love to be in your band.
What do you do?
I play the drums, but
That's exactly what we need. You're in.
yes!
Paul McCartney took over on bass, Harrison settled in as lead guitarist, and Lennon had rhythm guitar. Everyone sang.
Can't buy me love, can't buy me love, can't buy me love.
The Beatles had a key to the evolution of rock from its blues and R&B forms into a style that was far more electric.
The key to R&B and rock.
We are far more electric this way.
John Lennon and Paul McCartney were among the best and most expressive vocalists in rock. The group's harmonies were intricate and exhilarating.
I am intricate.
And I'm exhilarating! And together,
We're the Beatles.
Ringo Starr is an Academy Award-winning English musician, singer, songwriter, and actor, best known as the drummer for the Beatles. This next award here goes to an English musician, singer, songwriter, and actor, best known as the drummer for the Beatles. Come on, everyone, let's give it up for Ringo Starr!
Oh, thank you. I was just I'm so happy I won this award. Thank you.
Boys. Three brothers, Brian, Carl, and Dennis Wilson, were joined by their cousins Mike Love and a schoolmate, Alan Jardine.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Alan,
And we're here to join the band.
Their first hit was Surfing. Dennis really wanted to write a song about surfing. An American musical institution, the Beach Boys, parlayed a repertoire of songs about surfing, cars, and girls into the basis for one of the country's largest lasting success stories. Surfing, cars, girls. In 1961, the Wilson brothers' first cousin, Mike Love, and friend Al Jardine began hanging around the Wilson family's piano singing harmonies of songs. Though most of their music was about the sun, girls, and surfing, Dennis was the only one who actually surfed.
Everybody will surf.
Why are you singing about surfing when you're the only one that surfs?
February 15th, 2012, the Beach Boys' 50th anniversary tour is announced.
Alright, and now for our next story. The Beach Boys have just announced that they're going on their 50th anniversary tour.
Cut, that's a wrap. November 2005, Sounds of Summer, the very best of the Beach Boys, had sales totaling more than 2 million units.
Nancy News Lady again with your news, and we just like to announce that Sounds of Summer, the very best of the Beach Boys, had sales to totaling more than 2 million units.
2 million units!
Yay, okay. Well, this is Nancy News Lady with your news. I got you.
February 2000, ABC aired a docudrama miniseries, The Beach Boys, An American Family.
Hi, this is Nancy, news reporter here with ABC, and I'm here with Dennis from the Beach Boys, and we would just like to announce that we are now airing a docudrama miniseries called The Beach Boys, An American Family. How do you feel about this, Dennis?
I am so ecstatic and so honored.
That is great. Well, I'm Nancy News Lady here with all of your news for today. I've got you. The
Rolling Stones!
The group The Rolling Stones was formed by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, who met as schoolmates in Dartford, Kent.
Hi, I'm Keith Richards.
Hi, Mick Jagger. You be best friends?
Forever! Yes!
Looking for an outlet to try out their musical talent, Jagger and Richards, plus another young musician named Brian Jones, began to occasionally play in a band named Blues Incorporated, the first electric R&B band in Britain.
I'm Mick Jagger.
And I'm Keith Richards.
And I'm Brian Jones.
And we are Blues Incorporated.
In May 1963, the Stones are signed by Decca Records by an A&R man infamous for turning down the Beatles.
Hi, I'm Stacy from Decca Records.
I'm Mick Jagger. I understand you turned on the Beatles. What would make us want to sign with you?
Well, yes, we did turn down the Beatles, but we feel you will be so much more popular than them, and your music will just spread along the world like fireflies in the night. So,
That's wonderful.
Would you like
Of
to sign
course.
with us? Okay, contract. Please sign here and here.
Oh,
Thank you. I look forward to working with you.
you too.
There were 6 members of the Rolling Stones: Mick Jagger, who was on lead vocals and on harmonica; Keith Richards, who played the guitar and was backing vocals; Charlie Watts, who played the drums; Brian Jones played guitar, harmonica, sitar, and backing vocals; Ian Stewart played piano, and Bill Wyman played bass guitar and he did backing vocals. Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Brian Jones. Stones created their own sound by experimenting with instruments and writing rhythm and blues mixed with rock and roll. Rock and roll!
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, I like that too.
Let's try it together. Ready?
Perfect! Perfect!
You need to shut up.
Influenced by American rhythm and blues, artists such as Little Richard, Chuck Berry, and Fats Domino, as well as jazz musician Miles Davis.
I think we should have our music be like Little Richard.
I think Chuck Berry.
How about Miles Davis?
No, Fats Domino.
How about all of them?
Deal.
Okay.
All of the men are alive except Ian Stewart and Brian Jones. In loving memory of Ian Stewart and Brian Jones. Mick Jagger and Keith Richards have been the heart of the Rolling Stones since 1962. The current lineup also includes guitarist Ronnie Wood and drummer Charlie Watts.
So who do you guys feel that the heart and soul of the group is?
I really feel myself Keith Richards, and Mick Jagger, we are really the heart and soul. Also in the group was Charlie and Ronnie.
Jagger is 70, Keith Richards is also 70, Charlie Watts is 72, then Ronnie Wood is 66 years old.
Well, we're getting old. Yep. I'm not as old as that one man in our group. What was his name? Oh, the memory loss sure is getting to us. That 72-year-old crazy. Me and Mickey, we 70. I'm still 62, living strong. You're 66, remember? Ah!
I contributed to this project is I researched the Beach Boys music, Led Zeppelin now, and then Rolling Stones and Beatles before. I learned that music back in the 60s was a lot different than how it is now, and like the things that they sang about, some of them were the same, like girls and stuff, but like it's getting a lot worse now, a lot worse than it used to be. Whew.
I researched the Beach Boys now, Led Zeppelin before, and the Beatles and the Rolling Stones music, and the most thing that I learned was that their feelings, each band's feelings toward their band members and their music has changed throughout their years as a band.
Things I researched were the Beach Boys before, Led Zeppelin music, Beatles now, and Rolling Stones now. The thing I learned most was that music drastically changed since the 60s. To sign this record deal, are you guys good?
What? Wait. Hello, I'm Ringo Starr, and I would love to join your band.
What do you do?
Good.
Zeppelin signed with Atlantic Records in the United States and began to record their debut album, which was released in early 1969, along with a tour of the Rude! Led Zeppelin then signed with Atlantic Records in the United States and began to record their debut album, which was released in early 1969. Oh, I did that bad in the beginning.
Bailey.
Guys, we're about to sign for this deal. Are you good?
Wait! Well, I'm Ringo Starr, and I would love to join your band.
What do you do?
I play guitar.
You play the drums. You're Ringo Starr.
Land. You know, because Britain is... I don't know what to say.
Ready? 2.
Bye. Are you on yet?
Come on, this is really Bobby Love.
You guys are so out of tune! Oh my god!
The K&R Band
Oh dear.
Their first hit was Surfin'. Dennis came home and told his bandit family and friends,
Oh, you don't need to say that part. You could just say that the first.
although most of their music was about the sun.
Alright, and then next. After our next story, the Beach Boys have just announced that they're going on their 50th tour.
No, their 50th anniversary tour.
Oh, anniversary tour.
November 2005, Sounds of Summer, the very best of the Beach Boys, had sales to
Led Zeppelin made the U.S. top 10, and the band toured nonstop. I was doing a roll. I just forgot the line.
Hi, this is Nancy News Lady here, and with with this little creature over here.
Dennis.
Ooh. Jagger.
I'm Jeff, and I'm Keith Urban. Richard Urban. 6 members of the Rolling Stones. Mick Jagger, who was lead vocals and on the There were 6 members of the Rolling Stones. Mick Jagger, who was lead vocals and on harmonica. Shut up.
Sorry.
I don't want to do this. So embarrassing. Want to trade? I'll do it.
Something all
Oh,
over
wait.
the place.
We will rock you. Are you still on?
Just do it.
Yes. I'll look like you like this. I tripped.
All the men are alive except Ian Stewart. Sorry. Mick Jagger and Keith. Oh my god. What did I say?
Oh my god.
Zeppelin did not want their 4th album to have any cover, a title, any cover. Let's redo that. Okay. Paige asked Robert